Hey everyone, and welcome back to the AI Tech channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into a legal and ethical minefield that could reshape the future of AI development and copyright law. What if I told you that a tech giant is claiming it's perfectly legal to download pirated material, as long as you don't share it? Sounds crazy, right? But that's exactly the defense Meta is using in a major copyright lawsuit. And the implications are absolutely massive. Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. So here's the story. Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, admitted to using an 82-terabyte dataset of pirated, copyrighted material to train its Llama AI models. This dataset was allegedly sourced from shadow libraries through torrenting. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Meta's lawyers are arguing that even though they downloaded the copyrighted material, they took precautions to avoid seeding the files. Seeding, in torrenting terms, means sharing the downloaded file with other users. Since torrenting is a peer-to-peer system, every user downloading a file can also upload parts of it to other users, essentially becoming a distributor. Meta's entire defense hinges on the claim that there is no evidence they actually shared the material during the torrenting process. They're banking on the idea that downloading copyrighted content isn't illegal, but distribution is. This is a huge gamble that could have far-reaching consequences. Let's dig deeper into this seeding argument. Michael Clark, a Meta executive in charge of project management, testified that the configuration settings they were using were modified so that the smallest amount of seeding possible could occur. Why did Meta choose to minimize seeding? Well, when asked, they invoked attorney-client privilege and refused to answer. This raises a lot of red flags. It suggests that Meta knew there was a potential problem and actively tried to minimize it, but they haven't provided any concrete evidence that they completely prevented seeding. Furthermore, an internal message from a Meta researcher named Frank Zhang suggests a potential concealment of seeding from Meta's servers to avoid being traced back. This all points to a deliberate attempt to walk a very fine line, and it's not a good look for Meta. Now, let's talk about the legal ramifications. If Meta wins this case based on the no seeding defense, it could completely upend copyright law as we know it. Imagine a world where downloading copyrighted material is perfectly legal as long as you don't share it. This would create a massive loophole for piracy and make it incredibly difficult for copyright holders to protect their work. It could also muddy the waters in future AI-related copyright cases. By focusing on the technicality of seeding, Meta might be trying to distract the courts from the larger issue. They allegedly knew they were violating copyright laws by torrenting copyrighted material in the first place. This is more than just a legal argument. It's a strategic move that could have a chilling effect on creativity and innovation. This case could also create a legal precedent that favors corporations over individual creators, a scary thought for many artists and writers. The authors of the copyrighted material, including Richard Kadri, Sarah Silverman, and Ta-Nehisi Coates, aren't taking this line down. They allege that Meta was a knowing participant in an illegal peer-to-peer piracy network. They claim that Meta deliberately bypassed lawful acquisition methods and knowingly engaged in large-scale data piracy to train its LLM models. They're arguing that Meta's actions were independently illegal under California's Computer Data Access and Fraud Act, DAFA, which prevents the unauthorized taking of data, including copyrighted works. The authors are essentially saying that Meta didn't just infringe on their copyright, they actively participated in a criminal enterprise to steal their work. This is a serious accusation with potentially serious consequences. This case also ties into the larger debate surrounding fair use and AI training. Meta argues that downloading the data from well-known online repositories like LibGen and ZLibrary was simply a move to access publicly available data. They're essentially claiming that training AI models on copyrighted material falls under fair use. However, many copyright holders disagree, arguing that using their work to train AI models without permission is a clear violation of their rights. This is a complex issue with no easy answers. On one hand, we want to encourage innovation and the development of AI. On the other hand, we need to protect the rights of creators and ensure they are fairly compensated for their work. Finding the right balance is crucial for the future of both AI and creative industries. We need clear guidelines and regulations that address these issues head-on. It's important to remember that Meta isn't the only tech company facing copyright lawsuits related to AI training. OpenAI was sued by novelists in 2023, and the New York Times is suing OpenAI and Microsoft over the alleged copying of millions of news articles. These cases highlight the growing tension between AI developers and copyright holders. The outcome of these lawsuits will have a significant impact on the future of AI development and the rights of creators. It's a battle between innovation and intellectual property, and the stakes are incredibly high. As the list of LLM-related litigation continues to grow, it's clear that this is just the beginning of a long and complex legal battle. So, what does all this mean for the future? Well, if Meta wins this case, it could open the floodgates for AI companies to use pirated material to train their models without fear of legal repercussions, as long as they can argue that they didn't seed the files. This would be a major blow to copyright holders and could stifle creativity and innovation. However, if Meta loses, it could set a precedent that protects the rights of creators and forces AI companies to obtain proper licenses for the data they use to train their models. This would likely increase the cost of AI development, but could also lead to more ethical and sustainable practices. Regardless of the outcome, this case is a wake-up call. It highlights the urgent need for clear regulations and guidelines that address the complex legal and ethical issues surrounding AI and copyright. The future of AI and creative industries depends on it. This legal battle is far from over, and the final judgments could be a long way off. But the implications are so significant that it is crucial to stay informed. What do you think about Meta's defense? Is it a clever legal strategy or a blatant attempt to exploit copyright law? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the AI Tech channel for more updates on this case and other important AI news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Shifting gears slightly, let's talk about something completely different but equally important in the AI world: the potential overbuild of AI systems. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella recently stated that there will be an overbuild of AI systems. He believes that while Microsoft will continue to build compute infrastructure to train and serve AI models, there will be a surplus of capacity in the coming years. Nadella even said he's thrilled to be leasing a lot of compute capacity in the future because he expects prices to come down as more companies and countries deploy capital into AI infrastructure. He likened this to the build it and they will come mentality, but emphasized that supply and demand must have some equilibrium. He's essentially saying that the AI boom might lead to an oversupply of computing power, which could ultimately benefit consumers and businesses through lower prices. Nadella also downplayed the significance of achieving artificial general intelligence, AGI, milestones. He dismissed self-proclaimed AGI breakthroughs as nonsensical benchmark hacking. Instead, he compared AI to the invention of the steam engine during the Industrial Revolution. He believes the real winners will be the broader industry that uses AI as a commodity, leading to increased productivity and economic growth. He sees AI as a tool that will empower businesses and individuals, rather than a sentient being that will surpass human intelligence. This perspective is a refreshing counterpoint to the hype surrounding AGI and emphasizes the practical applications of AI in the real world. Interestingly, amidst all this talk about AI, Nadella also showcased Microsoft's breakthrough quantum chip, calling it a transistor moment in quantum computing. This development could potentially make it feasible to build a quantum computer with millions of qubits, allowing the company to build a utility-scale quantum computer in about 4 years. This is a significant advancement that could revolutionize computing as we know it. Quantum computers have the potential to solve problems that are currently impossible for even the most powerful classical computers, opening up new possibilities in fields like medicine, materials science, and artificial intelligence. This shows that Microsoft is not just focused on current AI technologies, but is also investing in the future of computing. Finally, let's talk about something a bit more fun. Elon Musk's xAI is launching an AI gaming studio to develop AI games with photorealistic graphics. During a recent broadcast showcasing the newly launched Grok 3, Musk announced his intentions to build this new studio. While details are still scarce, the developers demonstrated that Grok 3 can generate a facsimile of Tetris using Python. Musk also mentioned that the studio is working on a way to integrate photorealistic graphics into AI games. This is a bold move that could revolutionize the gaming industry. Imagine games that are dynamically generated by AI, with stunningly realistic visuals and gameplay that adapts to your every move. This could be the future of gaming, and it's exciting to see xAI pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Grok 3, xAI's latest LLM, has showcased impressive benchmarks, outperforming the likes of GPT-4o, Gemini 2 Pro, DeepSeek V3, and Claude 3.5 Sonnet across various categories. The LLM was trained using 100,000 NVIDIA H100 GPUs at the Colossus supercluster in Memphis, utilizing parallelized training for development. This shows that xAI is serious about building cutting-edge AI models and is willing to invest heavily in the necessary infrastructure. The Colossus supercluster, with its massive processing power, is a testament to Musk's commitment to pushing the limits of AI. It will be fascinating to see what XAI can achieve with this new gaming studio and its powerful AI models. It's worth noting that some mainstream gaming studios are already starting to adopt AI into their development workflows. Gaming giant Capcom, for example, is using generative AI to come up with unique ideas for background assets in collaboration with Google Cloud. They are utilizing tools such as Gemini Pro, Gemini Flash, Imagen, and Vertex AI. This shows that AI is not just a futuristic concept, but is already being used in the gaming industry to enhance creativity and efficiency. As AI technology continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more innovative applications in gaming and other creative fields. The possibilities are endless, and it's an exciting time to be a part of this revolution.